Hello, my name is Tim Lee Healy, and in this video we're going to be discussing the inline coding capability in Quincy. It's a pretty straightforward feature, so I'm just going to teach you by doing it. I have a case open. I'm going to open up my grid. When I say inline, I really mean inline with the grid. And you can see I've got my grid. In my grid, I've got three codable values. Excuse me, actually, I believe I only have two codable values. I've got issues and I've got labels. Let me go ahead and add one more. Well, actually, no, let's just stick with this for a second. So how do I code using the inline coding capability? Any row I want to, I pick on and I double click it. And it will open up the coding capabilities. It will only offer you to code the codable columns that are currently in your grid. So in a few seconds, when I introduce another codable column, you'll see another column here. But right now, we just have issues and labels. It reflects the current selections of the row you're in. So you can see this has got issue 1, and the label is Federal Test 11. If we want to go ahead and change that, let's go ahead and add these two issues, but remove that one. And let's go ahead and add Federal 12 and 13. Now, we should either select we want to code the current item, which would be the item we double-clicked on, all checked, or all records. If we select nothing, as I'm going to here, it will always work on the current item. Let's go ahead and click Update. And it says submitting code. If you remove tags, it will throw up this message saying give us a little bit extra to remove the tags. And let's go ahead and refresh. And there we go. We can see the issues have been removed. The labels have been correctly, well, the one issue was removed and the two were added. And the one label was removed and the two were added. And we can do that same across multiple nodes if we just go like this, and then we'll double click on this. Now again, it's going to reflect the selections of the node I double clicked on, even though in this example I'm going to code across a bunch of different values. When I select coding across a bunch of different values, it will ask me, do I want to add, do I want to remove? And let's just go ahead and add to both, and we're not going to remove anything from anyone, and we're just going to go ahead and click Update. And again, it will show us this sort of warning message that things are going on. And we'll give it a second here. And let's go ahead and refresh. And bingo, there we go. And now look, it's additive. We didn't remove anything. So this one already had Federal Test 11. We'll see that all of them got Federal Test 12 and 13, which is the behavior we were looking for. But we didn't remove anything from any of them. So that worked perfectly. Now let me go ahead and add one more column. I'm going to add a custom column, so you can see that that works. I'll just sort of randomly select one here. Hopefully that's not an odd one of any type. I'm going to refresh my grid. Okay, great. And now let's go ahead and again do the exact same thing. We're just going to double click here. Only now look, it allows us to code into demo 1. It realizes that's a custom column, and it lets us code into it. And I'm just going to type sort of gobbledygook, and I want to do all checked. And I'm not going to affect any of those, just coding into the demo 1. And let's go ahead and click there. And it all worked, but you always, if you've got the red up here, you should always refresh to make sure it's stuck, and it did. So that's coding in line with the grid. If you guys want to ask any questions, always feel free to post, and if you have any comments, also post, and I'm hopeful this feature is helpful for you. Thank you very much.